G'day, it's Clive Roxinger here. I'm back to the garage project again. I took my electric motor to a local Horsham repairer and well, they fixed me motor and they did a good job too. Looks like it's all working beautiful. The thing that's interesting about this, I'm a panel beater, and what I didn't want was I didn't want pressure on the bearing in the motor itself, because if you've got that hanging on that and you've got that forcing on the bearing in that motor, what's going to go is the bearing in the motor. So what I've done is I've put one of these bearings on here, one of these cat bearings, and I've directly bolted that to the base, so that that mechanism is being supported by the bearing in there. And so what will happen is the bearing that's going to wear out is the bearing in that journal, which can be replaced. I'll just pull that collar off and put a new bearing in. It's not even affecting the motor bearing hardly at all. So that was how I designed this, and I like the double pulley. That's working really good, and I reckon they dropped the speed of this motor down. They might have sped that up, but it was supposed to be 3,000 RPM. I very much doubt that this is doing 3,000. Because that was the saw. I'd be very surprised if that's doing 3,000 RPM. It seems to be doing more like 1,500, but I've got the back gears engaged. It's a little bit stiff at the moment. I haven't greased the bearing and that at the moment. Back gears are engaged. But it seems to be working okay. Next step is to put something on there, grease it all up and give her a final tighten and try and machine something on it. But yeah, so this is the garage project. I've now got my lathe fixed, and I'm very proud of myself because I'm only a panel beater, and I'm not ashamed of being a panel beater. And I bloody fixed the centre lathe. I did it myself. I made it all up myself. I made all this contraption myself. All that base I made up. It's a bit horrible. It's got spaces and all that. But what I want to do now is machine some proper spaces up and make one single plate for that. And I've got another motor there that's more powerful. And now I understand the basic concept. I can now possibly put a bigger motor on this. This is getting a little warm. I'm not really very happy with that. It's only a saw motor. I'm going to have to put some sort of thermal cut off on that, so if the motor gets too hot it'll turn itself off. And if it does too much, I'm going to have to either lighten the work on it or just put another motor on it. But I can chase another motor up. The thing is, it was killing me not having a lathe. I paid $2 grand for this, and when my toy was broken, and as a manic depressive, it was destroying me. I wanted to get my baby working again, and yeah, she's in full operation now. And she's back to work, and at least I might be able to machine a few little things up, and just get back into machining mode. But yep, it seems to be working all right. You can see it towing a bit of current, but it seems to be working right, smooth enough. Doesn't see anything wrong with it. All I got to do that noise is the bearing at the back that hasn't been greased yet, and just got to make sure it's not rubbing and all that sort of stuff. But I'll disconnect all those loops and turn it off now. So, the garage project, we're underway again. Clive Roxinger, over and